It's that time of the year again.
It's that time of the year again.
It's that time of the year again.
It's that time of the year.
Hey guys, it's that time of the year again. That's right, it's the best albums of 2023. Let's begin. Lankum, False Lankum, Kane, To Be Cruel, Oramet, Soulless, The Supreme Resurgence, Strain, The Lamb as Effigy, Sufjan Stevens, Javelin, Swan.
It's that time of the year again. It's the best albums of 2024.
Oxbow, Love's Holidays, Panoptica, The Rhyme of Memory, OXM. Hey guys, it's that time of the year again. That's right, it's the best albums of 2024. So far, of course. So let's get this out of the way. My favorite album so far this year, and probably going to be for the rest of the year, unless something else comes up, is Odd Wilds by Witcher. A Polish pagan folk album with an amazing atmosphere and non-stop chaotic energy. Felt like I was transported into the woods with a giant bonfire being lit somewhere. It's Hey Lung for people who aren't pussies. Alright, let's get on with the rest of my faves. Charlie XCX's Brat. Why? Cause I'm a faggot. Chelsea Wolf's She Reaches Out. Why? Cause I'm a spooky faggot. Uboa's Impossible Light. Why? Cause I'm a noisy faggot. And this album is such an ethereal piece of industrial noise. Kinda reminded me of Navicon Torture Technologies' Pure Skin with how dreamy and chaotic it was. And speaking of noisy releases, I also quite enjoyed the new Body collab with Dis Fig. For lesser known noise releases, I also recommend If Thou Seekest I by the Italian noise duo June. Or for noise less so on the harshness and more on drones and field recordings, and for the nerds who know what the fuck Onkyo and EAI are, I recommend Makoto Oshiro's Stacked. And speaking of drone, the latest release of noted American drone wife Callie Malone, All Life Long, is also really solid. For those who enjoy dark ambient music with a small slice of folk instrumentation, I highly recommend Grande Loge's Unra, a 44-minute long piece that feels like the soundtrack to an epic fantasy. And speaking of soundtracks, there's a new Julia Holter, and it's not a random soundtrack for once. It's actually a follow-up to Aviary from 2018, which is one of the most beautiful fucking albums of all time, and this is also a rather beautiful album. No Hands by Joey Valence and Bray, the only hip-hop album that's going to be on here, just so you know. I can't believe they finally made a Beastie Boys 2. What a terrible year to have good war metal, like Primitive Warfare's Extinction Protocol, Cabinet's Hydrolysated Ordination, and of course, Antichrist Siege Machine's Vengeance of Eternal Fire. Going back to spooky shit, I also really enjoyed the new Twin Tribes album, Pendulum. That's right, people. Twin Tribes has more songs than that Solo Miro Fantasma song that people always listen to. My favorite EP of the year, by the way, is the new Sunrise Patriot Motion, the goth rock project of black metal band Yellow Eyes, super stellar. And sticking on black metal, I want to talk about some of my favorite black metal releases. On the noisier side of things, there's the latest release of Greek project Minima, which is amazing, as well as the new La Torture des Ténèbres. One of the best metal releases of the year overall is Pozalo Dobok by the Hungarian project Shum. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm going to botch a lot of things. It's an amazing black metal release with beautiful intertwinings of industrial and sludge influences. For the fans of no-nonsense raw black metal, Nimbifer's Der Böse Geist is there for you. Been a fan of this project since their first two demos back in 2019 and 2020 respectively, so super stoked to see that they have a full length out that shows their strength and prowess. Balor's Eastern Tales is one of the most northern silence-ass releases yet, with its abundance of high-fidelity plug-in synths and folk instrumentation. Of course, this is on here because I'm a huge Summoning fangirl and will always love any black metal band that has any semblance of sounding just like Summoning. Sticking with atmospheric black metal, I'm a sucker for the new Severoth LP with its sparkly, spacey-sounding synths along with some amazing riffs. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my favorite albums of the year, or all the ones that I can try and kind of pronounce. I think I already botched Shum's album. If I actually continued on with the video, I would have talked about Heffordbane's okay, we're gonna skip that one. And then there's Hoplitus. I can't do Greek. I think I botched. Is it Nima or Minima? I don't know. Hoplitus shit. Skip that one. And there's also Zavadnik